take a minute.
Hello, it is day 2 of the Candida program, but we aren't actually doing the program today. We might do something from the program, but chances are we're probably going to do like a glute focus day. And I say we because I'm meeting up with Amira and we're going to do a mic'd up session because she just bought her mics and she's really excited to test them out. I haven't tested them out with anyone yet. I've only used them with just myself, so I'm actually looking forward to like this, but also we were supposed to work out together before and it just fell through, so this will be the first time we're lifting together besides the first time we met. And the first time we met, we were lifting with a different trainer. That's how we met each other and started talking, because otherwise I wouldn't have said a fucking word to her because I'm just weird like that. So I'm really excited for that. I'll probably record as well for you guys, even though we're not doing the Candida program. I just want to stay true to, filming this entire week because I'm so bad at filming. Okay, it's officially like 5:20, so I'm already dressed for the gym, wearing All Honor Active today because I thought, why not switch it up? Love this bra. So much. So much. If you're not familiar with it, go watch my review. I'm telling you right now, go watch the review. But yeah, we're ready to go. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of makeup or fill in my eyebrows. I haven't really decided because like it's a leg day, so I'm gonna be sweating. So putting on like foundation doesn't really make the most sense, but I got a pimple right under my eye next to my sty, so it's looking kind of rough up here. I'll see you guys in the gym. Hopefully the audio is recording, but anyway, we're gonna do hip thrust and then we're gonna do single leg press. We're targeting glutes today. I haven't done glutes in a minute. So hip thrust, leg press, maybe some belt squats. I never do that. And then we're gonna do some leg extensions and leg curls. So looking forward to it. She's gonna be recording for TikTok. I'm gonna be recording for YouTube. So if you see me double mic'd up, that's the reason. She's a little shorter than I am, so hopefully the position of the bench, we don't have to shift it every single time. Hi guys, it feels weird that you're all the way up there. I feel like you're a bird watching me. Yeah, you guys kind of are creepy watching me from this angle, but I'll forgive you for now. Anyway, you can do this on a Smith machine or you can do it the traditional way with just the barbell and some plates. Using the Smith machine makes it a lot easier for loading and unloading, and you don't have to worry about balance. You can focus strictly on the movement and squeezing your glutes at the top. Always keep in mind your chin should be tucked and do not arch your lower back because you will hurt yourself. Maybe not at first, but you'll begin to feel it towards the end. 10? Okay. Well, you also have a band, which makes it a little bit harder. Do I have one? Oh, yes, please. I haven't used a band in a minute. I feel like my ass is going to be on fire. Did you put this on before or after?
Yeah, it stretches.
Okay. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You said 10? Oops. Yeah, the first set was just a nice little warm-up to get my glutes prepared for this real warm-up set, and aim for about 10 to 12 to get them fired up. Are you okay over there?
What?
Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
I just hear you talking to yourself. If you need to talk to yourself in between sets to hype yourself up, do that. Sometimes I need to give myself a little pep talk like, okay, this isn't as bad as you think it is. You can do this. You're only going to do like 4 sets after your warm-up. And I actually read something quite recently that doing heavier warm-up sets may actually be more beneficial than doing a light warm-up sets. So I'd look into that if I were you. I actually meant to start with about 2 or 3 plates as my warm-up with that in mind, but it went out the door when I was hanging out with Amira, like gossiping and all that fun stuff. I always wanted to try the Smith machines that move in both the X and Y axis, because those look so nice for hip thrusts.
This one hurts my back when I try to squat.
I don't think I've never squatted with this. I used to do sumo all the time on a Smith machine. I just haven't done them. I just ignore them.
Okay, fair enough.
Honestly, I should start doing sumo squats with the Smith machine again. I don't particularly like them with just a traditional barbell at a squat rack. I do like the extra stability from the Smith machine. because it does help with like your outer glutes and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add them back into my routine. I used to do 4 sets of 12 to 15 sumo squats. Burns like a mofo. That felt good. Getting in and out though.
Wait, what is this?
Weight wise?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't count it because I don't know what the resistance like on a Smith machine. They're all different. I just count the plates. So that's 45 times 6. I don't do math anymore in my head.
How many reps do you do?
10.
I'm nervous.
It's so funny that she said she's nervous because sometimes that's how I feel when I'm going up in weight with literally anything. I'm like, oh my God, can I actually do this right? Am I strong? Come on.
7.
Do you want to pull it off and do?
No.
No, finish it out. Do 4 more. That was 6. 6 good ones. Here you go. Up. And this is the benefit of working out with someone from time to time. They will literally push you until you're ready to cry. I need that in my life. See, you made it. And those were solid reps.
Do you have a 10 or
A 25. Hector was trying to convince me that I could compete. He's like, if you did a 6-week cut right now, you can go on stage and probably win. And I was like,
in bikini?
I don't know if he was talking bikini or what's the other one?
Definitely bikini.
But bikini, I have to be smaller. I feel like I'm too broad for bikini.
No, because you're tall. A lot of the tall bikini competitors are tall. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8". What, you're 5'6"?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. You rolled your eyes. I'm like, you're not even that much shorter than me. That's like average.
Right?
I wish I was at least like 5'10".
Right? I love tall people.
Like, just the 2 extra inches, I'm like, would make my life so much better.
Extra 4 inches.
Deadass, I've always had this idea that my life would be so much better if I was taller, and I don't know why. I've always had an obsession with like super high heels and this idea that like, I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, for those of you who have competed in a bikini competition, comment down below how that experience went, because I've always been interested in it, but I haven't pulled the trigger. I'm a little socially awkward and have a little social anxiety in crowds. And the idea of standing on a stage in high heels, half naked, smiling and flexing and posing. Ooh, I'm sweating just thinking about it. But I feel like it would be a good learning experience for me, one that would help me grow, get over some of that anxiousness around people and this idea of like being perceived. So yeah, if you've done it before and you've had a good experience, please let me know how it was down in the comments. Hi guys. Last one. I'm gonna do 8, I think. Bitch, you think? You should have done 10. What do you mean? 8. Always strive for the higher number, guys, okay? You could do way more than you think you can. You just have to push yourself. And it might not be the prettiest rep at the end, but growth, fam, growth. Why are you shaking your head?
I don't understand.
Time to go home. Like I said before, we're going to be doing, 10 of these? 12?
I did 8.
8? Okay. We're just going to do however my left side can do at the moment. Bruh, we clearly walked into the gym with no real plan for rep ranges. Like, our style of training is very different right now because she's actively competing. So I was kind of setting the pace here. But I'm not sure if you guys noticed, we did take our shoes off. They were running shoes, which aren't the best for leg days. You want a shoe that's pretty flat. So if you have like Chucks, Vans, whatever floats your boat, like use those. With this movement in particular, your back leg is there for support. Do not push off of it. You're trying to work the front leg in the stretched position. And then also keep in mind that you should be taking like a 1.5 minute rest in between legs. I'll take a minute.
How many did you do?
10. I try to do like 10 or 12. We're gonna do like 3 sets? 4? 3. You're like, I say to wait like a 1.5 minutes in between each leg. And this could go for arms as well whenever you're doing a unilateral movement, because you're just not going to have the same amount of energy as you did on your first set or your left leg, right leg, whatever one you start with. you're going to be a little bit tired. So take that rest in between so you're able to exert the same amount of effort and energy as you did with your first leg or arm. I'm telling you, it's going to make a major difference. In the past, I would only give myself maybe like a 30-second break. And I'm telling you right now, I'd probably get like 2 reps less than what I did on my left or my right side, whatever one I was starting with.
Oh, don't cry.
I'm gonna cry. I'll get out of your shot. Can't let them see that I'm tired.
Have you seen this? Who did the long sleeve?
Oh yeah, I used to do those all the time.
Really?
Yeah, they feel really good.
On here?
So the Smith machine I would use was more vertical. This one has an angle. You could probably still do it, but it makes it tricky when you're pushing up. You have to really keep in mind to keep your feet in a certain position so it doesn't re-rack. Yeah.
I've never done it before.
You should try it at least once. Like, people think it looks weird, but it's a good exercise when you're doing it right.
No, for real, Froggies on a Smith machine, absolute fire if you're doing them right. And I'm saying doing them right because there is a chance that you're going to use your lower back for the exercise rather than strictly glutes. So that's what I'm saying, like, use a lighter weight if you're going to try this for your very first time, and record yourself if you don't have someone with you to tell you what you're doing wrong or if they see some bend in places where there shouldn't be. I know it's going to look weird and you might feel like you're being judged, and sometimes you are being judged from randos who don't know anything, but don't let that stop you from trying new things. Now, I say trying new things with an asterisk. Like, there are some things out there that I've seen online where I'm like, what the actual fuck? Like, doing the most for absolutely no reason. But Froggies are pretty legit. And you can do them without the Smith machine. Just using your body weight. If you do a bunch of reps on the floor, you'll also feel an incredible burn. I used to do that during track practice with my team. My coach put me in charge of like a booty building thing right before we started practice or at the very end. I don't remember the order, but it was just funny because that shit actually works.
Amira, I'm not crazy. It's not always this high. Someone rigged it so it's higher.
Oh yeah, they screwed that up.
But like, I can't get
it shorter?
Yeah, I can't, or longer. I can't get it over the peg. Okay, I'm just dumb. You do it shorter?
I do like that.
Really?
I don't know. That's what gets me to the bottom. Sometimes I'll have to like loop another one.
I don't usually do this. Are my feet far enough?
Yeah. If it feels like you're doing it wrong, you're probably doing it right.
Questionable statement, Amira. I mean, sometimes that's the case, and in other times, like, you really are doing it wrong. And that's why I say, like, recording yourself is fantastic, or having someone there, you know, to point out what you're doing wrong or what you can tweak is super duper helpful. Watching this back, I probably would have taken a half step forward because the belt was pulling me forward, and I think the belt would have been pulling me straight down if I had been a little far forward. So that's why, you know, record yourself, watch it back, tweak things as you're doing it. Like, if you're new to the gym, things are just going to feel weird straight up. And sometimes your gym might get a new piece of equipment. Try it out. In this case, I've done belt squats before, but this was a different machine. I mean, belt squats are pretty much the same in terms of setup, but it has literally been like 2 or 3 years since I've tried one. As you saw, I upped the weight and did a couple reps and said, nope. And I don't do sumo anything, so my body was just not prepared for that load. This felt a lot more comfortable on my legs and my back, and maybe I would go up heavier if I decided to do this on a regular basis. But for this day, I was already gassed by the time we got to this exercise, so staying at this weight was pretty good for me. Try not to pull yourself up with the handles. They're honestly just there for support. I know it's very tempting when the weight starts to feel heavy and you're tired, because I even wanted to pull myself up using the handles, but this is a leg exercise, so please don't. And try your best to keep your knees outward when you're pulling yourself up. because I noticed my knees wanted to buckle in a little bit. So I was really focusing hard on not doing that because that's not good for your knee health. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get into that right now. To some extent, it's fine, but try your best not to make a bad habit of it, you know? The music in the bathroom was way too loud, and I'm not trying to deal with copyright issues. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can read the explanation right here. Basically, was not feeling well at all. I cooled down way too fast and felt nauseous and lightheaded. So that's it for the workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give this video a like. And you might as well subscribe while you're at it. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.